Hey boys and girls, GameCam here, and today we're going to be looking at some of the... Basically what I've decided was I've started playing some of the games while I've been sort of looking at making TF2 videos. I've been kind of distracted a lot with other games. Primarily at the moment I've been doing Mad Max 3. I rephrase it, I've been dying a lot on Mad Max 3. But I've obviously, during that, I thought it might be cool to do sort of, as I'm sort of doing these other games, I thought I might ask some other folks what they've been playing besides TF2 recently. So I just thought of this nice little series that I'm doing here where I've just basically gone around and asked a bunch of folks who make TF2 videos what their sort of favourite game is or what they've sort of been playing recently around TF2. So obviously I hope you guys enjoy it and find it a little bit informational. I thought it was just something nice to really do. I hope you guys enjoy.
Hey, Rydercycle here. One game I like to play besides Team Fortress 2 is Hotline Miami. I find myself playing this game way too much. The thing I like about it is the fact that it focuses on a central art style, and it's very unique and plays to this art style. The game is very repetitive, but it's still addicting. I just really enjoy it. It's one of those, you can pick it up anytime, you don't have to think, it's just a mindless murder fun time.
As far as favorite video games go, I generally separate them into two categories. One is favorite games of all time, and the other is games that I've been playing recently. And the reason I separate them is because recency bias is definitely a thing, and I don't want to put a game I've only been playing for a month on my favorite games of all time list, because that might mess it up. As far as games I've been playing recently, I've really been getting into Payday 2. It's a whole lot of fun. It looks like it has a lot of depth to it, and I still have a lot to learn, but it's really fun to play, especially with friends. As far as my favorite games of all time go, I generally keep a top 5 because it's very hard to narrow down. TF2 is pretty much always on there, but the other two games that are always on there are Super Mario 64 and Journey. Super Mario 64 because I grew up with that game and it has a lot of sentimental value attached to it, and Journey because it's just gorgeous and the soundtrack is god tier. And yeah, that's it.
Alright, so my favorite game that I like to play besides TF2 is Castle Crashers, because I know a ton of people who play it, so I can play with them, and also I like being the little angry orange dude who shoots fire everywhere. Oh, just nice. I can relate to him. And I would probably say like my second favorite would be Rocket League, because also another multiplayer game. I'm really bad at it, but it's fun. I get to use my little dorky Kiwi car to hit shit and hopefully score a goal by accident, because I can't aim.
It's the game cam. Hey guys, it's me. So I don't really have a favorite game to play. Wow, how dare you? Yeah, I know, but I've been playing some Gigantic recently. It's a mix between Dota and TF2, kind of, sort of. Psst, not really. It's actually a lot of fun. I think it has a lot of promise. It's fun. Doom is another good one. Doom is fun. It's a good game. The combat is fun. Gameplay is satisfying. There's tons of secrets and collectibles. I mean, what's not to like? I'd just like to make it clear that this video is not sponsored by Doom 2016 in any way, shape, or form. We are not affiliated with Bethesda. That's all I have to say. Doom is a good game.
Hey, GameCam. It's me. Menozit. Menozitmite. I'm currently providing the audio for that question that you've asked me. The question, of course, was, what was your favorite game besides TF2? I think there's a couple issues inherent with that question. First and foremost, your question assumes that TF2 is my favorite game. I can assure you, TF2 is not even close to my favorite game. After 12 months of lackluster updates and minimal fixes from the TF team, most of my love for this game is long dead. However, that's irrelevant. Insofar as my favorite game goes, I really don't have a favorite video game. I don't really enjoy a lot of video games in general. In fact, most of the games I do enjoy were released 30 years ago on the Super Nintendo, which is the console I mostly grew up playing until I was about 17 and bought my first PC that could run anything beyond emulators, old school roguelikes, and Quake 3. I have a lot of fondness for Super Mario World, Final Fantasy IV and VI, A Link to the Past, etc. Most of the games I enjoy now are either games inspired by older arena shooters like Doom 2016, or retro-inspired RPGs like Shadowrun Returns, Kingsway, Telepath Tactics, Wasteland 2, and the like. There are some outliers on my list of games I love, like The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which is a deliberately OG Zelda-inspired roguelite, but my point still stands. However, despite me literally giving a laundry list of video games I like, I wouldn't be able to crown a single one of them as my favorite. This is because my heart belongs in a big way to tabletop role-playing games. I have a lot of love for Shadowrun, Pathfinder, D&D, and Iron Kingdoms. The only virtual game that's really ever been able to topple these from their throne was TF2 before Valve just let it wither away with neglect. There's almost nothing better to me than ordering a pizza, laughing, and drinking while rolling dice with your friends.
We all have those days where we're either not in the mood or just outright bad at playing TF2. Then there are people like me who are always bad, just worse on some days than others. My go-to game for whenever I have these days is the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I absolutely love playing this game when I'm having a bad day in TF2 because you can be pretty much whatever you want in it. You can be a wizard, a warrior, a thief, or even a wizard, warrior, thief. It's also a good getaway because you're playing offline with NPCs, so you won't run into script kiddies or people shit-talking either team with no good reason to do so whatsoever.
The game I play most besides TF2 is CSGO because I feel like I can be more competitive in there, as the game was made to be more competitive, and TF2 is more of a casual experience game unless you force competitive onto it.
Thanks for watching the video.